Hi, my name is Sheryl Kline. I'm a mental toughness coach, published author, speaker, and mother to a couple of great kids who happen to be high school and college athletes. This is the 9th and final video in a series titled A Parent's Guide to Mental Toughness for Teens. If you haven't had a chance to look at videos 1 through 8, I recommend you do that first, as those would be a great place to start. So I am passionate about mental toughness training because when I was a teen, I did pretty well in school and I did pretty well in my sport. But my thoughts and emotions held me back from doing my absolute best. Since then, I've studied, researched, and worked with recreational to high school to college, all the way to world-class athletes. And I now understand how elite athletes can do their very best, especially in high-pressure situations. I used to think that hard physical practice and studying longer and harder was the only important thing. A strong work ethic is incredibly important, but unfortunately, it's not enough. Teens need to learn to be mentally tough in order to perform their best. They need to learn how to plan and manage their thoughts and emotions, especially when it really matters to them. So here's a story. There was a high school student who was a junior, and he took the practice test for the ACT. He did amazing. He got a 32. But then he thought for the real test, maybe he could do a little bit better, so he decided to study for a couple more months, and he asked his parents to hire him a tutor. So that happened, and the real test date came. He took the test, and guess what he got? He got a 27. Yikes. His parents asked him what happened, and his reply was, "I just care too much, and I totally lost my confidence." So confidence is king when it comes to high performance, and the wicked stepsister of confidence is self-doubt. Self-doubt lurks around for a couple different reasons. Possibly a poor past performance or some discouraging words from others. Sometimes kids are just hard on themselves. Sometimes words and expressions are misguided and they have lasting effects on kids' confidence. There are a couple ways that parents can encourage their teen to be confident. First, be honest but realistic. Kids know when they mess up. So telling them that they did great or they played okay when they didn't will not serve their confidence. You can acknowledge that they didn't have a good day or if they seemed a little off, but it doesn't mean that they're horrible and it doesn't define them. Second, keep it near term. So in the day-to-day, don't bring up their long-term goals and aspirations. Maybe they'll get there, maybe they won't. Teens need to have a little control. They need to understand what they did well and what they can do to improve. And third, keep affirmations handy. Affirmations are things that teens have done in the past that are great or things that they know that they can do. So you might want to jog their memory and say, hey, do you remember the last time you had that great shot on goal? Or do you remember that great effort you had last semester and it turned out really well? Here's a parent tip. Directly before or around when a child is going to go into a competition, exam, or performance, encourage your teen to focus on what they have control over and not the outcome of the event. And you might want to jog their memory again back to their affirmations about something great that they've done in the past. If this short video was helpful, I encourage you to pass it along or share on Facebook. Thank you for listening and helping your teen to become mentally tough.